I just made myself a cup of tea, so I thought I would just come on here and chat to you guys a bit before I get into cooking. I've also just been writing down goals and priorities for this year, but like keeping them as realistic as possible. Thank you. Because obviously my hands are probably going to be tied more than they've ever been. Shall I share with you some of the like goals I have for this year? You can't answer that right now, so I'm just gonna do it. So I just jotted a few down, like really briefly. So I put first and foremost to be present for my journey into motherhood, and don't let the fear of losing my career get me down. So that's my first one, keeping it simple. Secondly, one thing I've wanted to do for ages is bring out a product that personally I want and I don't think exists. And I really think that like my audience, especially my audience who really like heritage recipes, is gonna really like this product. And it's basically a way of preserving and sharing your heritage recipes and those really sentimental recipes that mean a lot to you. It's such a beautiful thing, and I think one thing that I am so blessed with, even though some days I think that it's not doing as well as I hoped it would, but one thing that I'm so grateful for is my heritage guests are genuinely the nicest people on the planet, like genuinely so nice. They're my friends, and this goes into what I'm gonna be cooking today in the video. Is I'm gonna be cooking a Kashmiri dish, aloo mutton, and all I had to do last night was message my friend alve, who is a guest on Heritage Recipes. She made me Kashmiri yakni. So if you've not seen that episode, go on, it's on my Instagram. Anyways, so all I had to do was message her, and I said, I've got some lamb I want to use up and some potatoes, like some of my dad's potatoes. And she was like, oh, you have to try this dish. And then she even like sent me a YouTube short for reference and some like tips. And it's like that genuine love for recipes and sharing a piece of your own culture, which is so amazing. Like how I've been so lucky to find these people and just to have that kind of like openness and willing to share. And yeah, so I'm feeling like I'm really lucky, and I need to remember that on the days where I think that maybe the series isn't what I thought it was going to be, blah blah blah. The next thing is heritage recipes. I am going to strip it back, but also like do the opposite. So I'm going to strip it back and only film with like a handful of guests this year, because I am going to be a mum to a newborn. I have actually found someone, and he is going to help me film a few heritage recipes episodes this year, which is an investment for me, definitely. But I think I've been craving someone to help me produce a series. I honestly, like, that's all I want, because when you're like hosting a guest, it's really hard to produce as well, and to film, and to make sure everything else is right. And I just want to I almost want to see it through someone else's eyes, or at least have another creative and like visionary help me bring my ideas to life. I just want to be able to see what that could look like. And once I have the episodes and they're out there, that also gives me the opportunity to reflect and think, okay, is this really how I see it? Or do I want to do something a bit different? Or is there something missing? That kind of thing. And you only learn by doing. So yeah, we have planned to do 3 recipes initially, 3 episodes, and then I think we're going to film those in spring, and then we're going to watch them, put them out there, and then see if we want to do a couple more, maybe like autumn, winter. That's my spiel over. It is actually snowing today, and yeah, feels like great timing to do a recipe, especially something like a lamb and potato recipe. Oh, I just can't wait. I am currently 36 weeks, so the countdown is on. I think you have days where things are a bit nerve-wracking, but then I'm so excited to meet my baby. So, I mean, I'm still mind blown that I'm pregnant, honestly. Like every day I'm like, what? Like, how am I pregnant? I just never thought I would be so lucky. Excited for this new chapter in my life. No, I just gotta get up. Hui. Just need to grab some potatoes from the stables, which is where my dad stores them. Just going really slowly because it's a little bit icy. This is good, huh? You missing out. Too spicy for you. Way too spicy. That is one recipe that I would just like make all the time, and I've got to make it for my parents when they get back because I know they're going to really like that one, especially because I use my dad's potatoes. So yeah, whew, I'm stuffed. Can't fit any more in, but I want to. I'm a bit late.